Once, a disciple of Tathagat Gautam Buddha asked him, "What is karma?" Gautam Buddha smiled and replied, "I will tell you a story to explain karma. After listening to this story, you will understand what karma is." Gautam Buddha started telling a story that once upon a time, there was a king in a kingdom. Once he went on a journey with his minister. While traveling, the king and the minister reached a market. In that market, the king's attention was on a shopkeeper. Seeing that shopkeeper, the king thought, "I don't know why this thought came to my mind, that I should hang this shopkeeper tomorrow." The king told this to his minister. The minister said something that the king had already gone ahead of the shopkeeper's shop and started talking about something else. The minister was very worried. He was not able to understand what the shopkeeper's mistake was. Without talking to the shopkeeper, without thinking, why is the king thinking about taking such a decision? After the king and the minister went on a journey, they returned to the palace. But the minister could not sleep all night. After waking up in the morning, the minister disguised himself as an ordinary citizen and went to the shopkeeper and asked the shopkeeper, "What do you sell?" The shopkeeper replied, "I sell sandalwood." Then the minister started asking people around him about the shopkeeper. Everyone replied that the shopkeeper does not speak to anyone, always sad. The minister understood the matter. The minister then went back to the shopkeeper and asked the shopkeeper, "Why are you sad?" The shopkeeper said, "I am sad because people come to my shop, smell the sandalwood and say it is very beautiful, it has a very good fragrance, but no one buys it, so I am very sad." The minister was also sad to hear the shopkeeper's words. He thought, why should any shopkeeper be sad if no goods of his shop are bought, while there is no shortage of goods? The minister started thinking that this shopkeeper is so sad because of his sorrows, but why does the king want to hang this shopkeeper? That is, the answer to the king's thought was not yet found by the minister. The minister then asked the shopkeeper, "Brother, what will you do if all the sandalwood in your shop remains the same?" The shopkeeper said in a fit of anger, "Yes, I know that my sandalwood will remain the same, no one will buy them, that's why I think that our country's king should die as soon as possible. If he dies soon, then I will come to that royal court and give my sandalwood for the funeral rites of that king, which would have given me some money. And apart from this market, other people would also know about my sandalwood. Then maybe some people would come to my shop to buy sandalwood." The minister understood everything after hearing the shopkeeper's words. But the minister was very smart and intelligent. He had a thought in his mind. The minister bought some sandalwood from the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper got some money from this purchase and he became a little happy. The minister took the sandalwood and went back to the royal court. After reaching the royal court, the minister placed the sandalwood in front of the king and said, "O king, this sandalwood is the same shopkeeper who gave it to you, the shopkeeper you were thinking of hanging yesterday." The king smelled the sandalwood and he liked the smell of the sandalwood very much. He said, "These sandalwoods are very fragrant." The king was very happy with this unique gift from the shopkeeper and gave some gold coins to the minister and said, "Go and give these gold coins to the shopkeeper as a reward and say that from now on, whenever the sandalwood is needed in the palace, then the sandalwood will be taken from your shop." Hearing this, the minister started smiling and started thinking that now the king cannot think of hanging that shopkeeper. Because now the shopkeeper has always been responsible for the arrangement of sandalwood for the royal court. The minister took the gold coins and went back to the shopkeeper. Here the king was in the thought that that shopkeeper is a very good person. When I was thinking about him that I should hang him tomorrow, then maybe he was thinking that the king has come to my shop for the first time, why not I give him my beautiful and fragrant wood? And today he also greeted me. For no reason I was thinking about hanging him. Here the minister went to the shopkeeper. The minister gave the gold coins given by the king to the shopkeeper and said, "That the sandalwood which I bought yesterday, the king liked those sandalwood very much and has sent you these gold coins as a reward." The shopkeeper was very happy to hear this. At the same time, the minister also told the shopkeeper that now whenever the royal court needs sandalwood, then all the sandalwood will be taken from your shop. The shopkeeper was very happy to hear the minister. The minister asked the shopkeeper, "Why did you think so badly about the king? But see how much the king worries about you, how good the king is, the king never thinks wrong about his subjects." The shopkeeper agreed with the minister and was very sad and began to repent his bad thoughts about the king. The shopkeeper told the minister, How wrong I used to think about the king is very good, he is a very good king, may God give the king a long life. Hearing this, the minister was also very happy. Then the minister went back to the royal court. And here, Tathagata Gautam Buddha, after finishing this story, asked his disciples, that now you tell me what is karma. Some disciples said, karma is the spoken word. Some disciples said, karma is the speech. Then someone said, karma is the thought. Then someone said, karma is the feeling. Etc. etc. After hearing the answers of all his disciples, Mahatma Gautam Buddha said that the human thought is his karma. As our thoughts will be, we will do the same karma. And the karma done by those thoughts is our answer to happiness and sorrow. That is, if our thoughts are wrong, then the karma done by us will also be wrong, and its result will also be wrong, as a result of which we will be sad. If our thoughts are right, then we will do the right karma. If we do the right karma, then we will get the right result, which brings happiness to our life. Let's try to understand karma in a little easier language. Karma means karya, whatever is happening in this world, in this universe, that is all a karma. In reality, karma follows the principle of action and reaction. Whatever we do is a karma. And then according to the principle of action and reaction, every karma has a result. Like throwing a glass of glass is a karma, and it breaking is its result. Too much rain is a karma, and flooding is its result. In reality, whether the result is in our favor or not, it completely depends on the work done by us. Most people think that there is someone sitting in the sky above, who decides who to give happiness in life and who to give sorrow in life. Whereas in reality, our actions and the results we get from them determine our happiness and sorrow. That is why in our Indian tradition, it is said that you are the creator of your destiny. In reality, the result of action is destiny. And how we have to do actions, it is completely in our hands. So when someone keeps doing good deeds, his destiny also keeps getting better. Like if there are two children, and one of them keeps trying to learn and know new things from childhood. He always tries to give his best in whatever he does. But the other child neither tries to learn about anything new, nor does he do any work with his full heart. So as time goes by, the child becomes a successful person in his life. And the second child is struggling in his life even after years. Now seeing the first child, the second child will easily say that his luck was good, but no, his deeds were good. As a result, his luck also started getting better. If we want, we can change our luck by changing our deeds. It is simple. As soon as you change your deeds, your luck will start changing, and this is true for both good and bad. But how a person does his deeds, it mainly depends on his parents, family, society, and the environment around him. In most of the cases, an actor's son tries to become an actor, an engineer's son is an engineer, and a doctor's son is a doctor. The reason for this is that our body and mind collect information from around us, and we do some work based on the information and knowledge we have, and then we get results as per that only. In fact, we do our daily work 99% unconsciously, because our body and mind remember the information we get and then repeat it. Like when we were learning to drive a car, we were paying attention to everything with full consciousness, like where is the steering, where is the brake. But after some time, we can drive a car very easily, because now we have the programming to drive a car, and we do all our work in this way only without any awareness. We just keep on doing our work, because our work is happening without any awareness. That's why we feel that someone is controlling us, while in reality our deeds are our habit. If we do our work with full consciousness, then we will find that our destiny is in our hands, because due to our consciousness, we can control our deeds. Like in the story above, Gautam Buddha said that our thoughts are our deeds, and in the state of consciousness, we can control our thoughts, and with the control of our thoughts, we can control our deeds, and when our deeds will be according to our will, then the result will be according to that only. That's why Gautam Buddha has emphasized on the control of our thoughts. That when a person's mind will be purified, then how bad thoughts will come in his mind, and how he will do bad deeds. That's why Gautam Buddha's knowledge emphasizes on the purity of the mind.